my friends, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. In our last video, we did end our day in Freeside, still wandering around, talking to anyone and everyone and picking up all the quests that I can. I did end just outside the Silver Rush, but I wanted to go into these buildings here because I don't think I went upstairs when I was over here talking to one of the people who I sweet-talked into not drinking anymore. Freeside. Just go to the other Freeside. Oh, okay, yeah, this was the door. Okay, yeah, I remember this door from my, I don't know, a couple videos ago now. But what is up here? I bet I can sleep on, which I might do. Yeah, let's do. And sleep until daytime at least. 10 a.m. That should be enough time for everyone to be awake, right? Okay, so I kind of want to go talk to the King's people today if I can, but we'll see if I make it down there. I imagine we will. It's like right down the street.
Morning.
It's right there.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
The King's Open Enrollment School of Impersonation. Oh my gosh, this is great. King's gang member. Hey, sir, didn't I see you? Weren't you the one who I was supposed to give a message to, but then I couldn't? Or not? I was the one. He was the one I was supposed to give a message to, the lady Van Graff, and then the game wouldn't let me, but let's talk to him.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Who's the king?
Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man?
Mm-hmm.
In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings. Got it?
Well, yes, I'd like to see the king if possible, please.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
What? I'm new in town and wanted to pay my respects. 5 caps, 50 caps, 500 caps? I don't want to give him money, so speech check it is.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Oh. Could I just have walked in without talking to you? It's a robot dog! His name is Rex. Please don't bite me, puppers. He has a robot brain! That is so cool. Well, hello there, Mr. King.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me. Do you always charge people to come talk to you? Sure.
Charge? Pays must be added again. What did he take you for?
Nothing. I talked my way in.
Pace must be losing his touch. Either that or you're a smooth one.
I am.
So, what can I do for you?
I don't know. I figured you might have some work for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Okay. Will it be dangerous? I like dangerous. I mean, what do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
I think so, yeah. Wasn't one of your guys one of them?
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Orris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
Why are you so interested in this? Yeah, let's try that one.
You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings too.
Yeah.
I'm just looking out for my men. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys. So, what do you say?
I think you want to monopolize the business. So why can't your men look into this?
I've tried, but he can smell a king a mile away. Probably knows all our faces by now. He's not a stupid man, I'll give him that. What I need is someone he won't recognize, which makes you perfect. So are you gonna take the job or what?
I mean, do your men change their clothes, their hairdo, their voice? Otherwise, it would be really obvious that they were kings. Anyway, sure.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Oh, 200 caps. And GI Blues. Let's see. Data. Quests. Hire a guard named Orris near the northern gate of Freeside. Oh yeah, I did get an update for Birds of a Feather. Where is this location at? It's not that far away, but let's try to hang out in Freeside some more. So hire a guard named Orris near the northern gate of Freeside. I remember talking to him in the last video, maybe. Do you have anything else to say?
My eyes on the street tell me you haven't paid our mutual friend Orris a visit yet.
Yeah.
Until you do, we got nothing to talk about.
Okay.
What's up?
All right. I'll see you later.
Well, I have no choice but to see you later. Can I go explore your little school of impersonation? I mean, this place is huge. I mean, it's a school, so I would imagine. Sergio?
You want your hair done too? No. The kings are many, and their hair must be perfect. You want your hair done too? No. The kings are many, and their hair must be perfect.
Hair must be perfect. Yes, I am not a king, and my hair is definitely not perfect. Because I got shot in the head. So, you know, less than perfect hair.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, conductor. Let's save. I need one of those. I'm over encumbered and can't run. Really? Veronica! Veronica! Veronica, stop talking and come here! Veronica!
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Hey, I can't really move now, but I'll follow you in spirit.
Okay, I guess you're full up. I'm gonna get so lost. Like, there's two different songs on the radio going. Oh, I didn't lose karma stealing from them. Must be acceptable. Stairs down. Rebound, steady, okay. Oh, now I'm losing karma. was hidden. Oh, more stairs? Dang. This place really is huge. Oh, I need scrap metal. Oh, and I need wrenches for weapon repair kits. I feel like every time I steal something, the dog barks. I need to go to the gun runners. Drop off my cans, I think. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi.
Oh my. King Groupie, I mean...
All I do all day is read magazines. You'd be amazed what you can learn from them. You're not a king. Does the king know you're up here?
Probably not. You think he'll mind? And another King Groupie?
The king is all that his name implies. And then some.
Okay, well, they made their life choice. It's fine. Oh, wow. The king, I could have a king outfit. There's so many of them. Okay, I guess that's it. We will leave for now, anyway. Is this the way out? Stairs down around here? There they are.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
Nope, absolutely not. I run into everybody all the time. Just means you're just like everybody else. Okay, so I need to go that way to do this quest, but let's keep wandering around down here and see what we can see. Welcome to the strip! So exciting! Oh! I should probably get a weapon out and equipped. That would probably be a good thing to do. They're just randomly coming up and attacking me. Not cool at all. I'm so close. All right, well, the strip entrance is that way. I want to come from the front, not the side, just because I want to take it all in at once. There it is.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
I didn't even come near you. The strip north gate.
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the south gate greeter without talking to it first.
Okay. Why wouldn't I want to go past the greeter?
Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter.
Thanks for the free advice, Old Ben. Who are you?
The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born.
Wow. What's your story?
I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
Courier. I used to be a courier before I got shot in the head.
Exactly one of the reasons I got out of that job. Too many shifty characters looking to have someone else move their hot items.
Butcher, how did you get into that?
My father ran a butcher shop here in town, but business went downhill when another vendor started selling this strange meat at half our prices.
That sounds odd.
You're telling me. Not long after my father's shop went under and he passed away from the loss, people around town started experiencing shakes. No one gets shakes like that unless they're eating human flesh. But no one would believe me.
Oh,
This
gosh.
sick bastard gradually went insane and passed away. Wasn't long before someone moved into the guy's place and found half-buried human remains in the crawl space. I didn't bother saying told you so.
Oh, you should have, though. Crier, what was that job?
After a while, I made enough money to get a passport into Vegas. Back then, you could get approved for entry for a fraction of what it costs now. Well, I got a job working as a crier outside of the Tops, advertising for the local talent performing at the casino. That didn't last long.
Why? What happened?
Well, being a suave young guy, I chatted up the ladies from time to time, and one of the manager's girls started to take a liking to me.
Oh.
I never touched the woman, but the jealous prick decided it was my time to go. He framed me by saying I'd stolen from the casino. Sure enough, a few grand was missing from the casino vault. I have to assume the bastard stole the funds and figured I was a convenient fall guy.
That's horrible. Wrong place at the wrong time, if you ask me. No, that's pretty horrible.
Yeah, but what can you do? I was stripped of my casino apartment and all of my belongings and booted back into Freeside. From there, I didn't have a lot of career options, as my rep was destroyed. So the escort job sort of fell into my lap. No pun intended.
You said escort, like armed guards? I would assume so, right?
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man whore.
So you got paid for sex?
Yep. I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit.
Gun for hire?
When I quit the escort job, I had enough money to buy a pistol belt and some other gear. Bodyguards make a good, honest living, and I had the wits and physical build to handle most thugs. After saving a few tourists from trouble, I got a reputation for being a stand-up guy again, and after a decade, managed to save up enough to retire.
Well, that's nice. Let's talk about something else.
All right.
Would you like to... Oh, I can hire him to maybe be one of the people that I'm supposed to get for my totally not pimp quest. How would you like to work for the Garretts?
I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job?
Oh, you know, James Garrett needs a real boyfriend experience for more discerning patrons.
Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Fair enough. Ooh, Black Widow, Ben, you give your clients a precious respite from the ills of the world. Pay is good and you can make your own hours. You're a beacon of light in some people's depressing existence. Your work is art. No, we're going to go with the Black Widow option.
I never put much thought into the well-being my clients got out of my services. I suppose they only get as much as I put into it.
Yeah.
Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I have recruited a suave talker. What are you guys... Did they just say exterminate? Can I talk to the robots who are clearly not Vic? Gosh, hi.
Submit to a credit check, or present your passport before proceeding to the gate. Trespassers will be shot.
Robot, let me pass. I'll submit to a credit check, 2,000 caps required. Credit check, what's that for?
Admission to the strip requires an official passport, or proof that you are carrying the required minimum balance. These policies prevent less reputable persons from entering, and ensure a good time will be had by all who enter the strip.
Wonder where I can get a passport. Alright, bye.
Please return when you have sufficient cash or passport.
Well, I have the caps. Well, let's see if there's a quest line or something for me to get a passport, because that'd be cool. All right, save. Oh, there's a lady over here. What was that noise? Oh, Lady Jane. Isn't she one of the people... Debt collector. Yeah. 250 caps. Hello, Lady Jane.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
Hi. Who are you?
I haven't the time to speak to commoners such as yourself.
Wow. I was hired by the Garretts to track you down.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt. If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full, but who would bother with such a mess?
Lady, you've got to have extra stuff on you somewhere. Perhaps there's something else of value you could put towards your debt. Jane, I can tell you're lying through your teeth. I could retrieve the caps from your caravan. Let's do my barter check because it's going to fail, and I love hearing the failed ones.
I don't even have enough caps to get a new caravan up and running. What makes you think I have enough to afford anything else of value?
Well, I can speech check and perception check. But let's go the long way around and go retrieve the caps from her caravan.
But what about the ROUSs?
What's in our rodents of unusual size? I don't believe they exist. I'm in the Princess Bride.
Oh, I assure you, sir, they are very real and very large. Please do be careful. I will be returning to California to start anew. If anything is left of the caravan, please keep it as a show of thanks for your kindness.
Okay.
It is so rare to meet good, friendly people in the Waste. Here is the last location of the caravan. Good luck.
Rodents of unusual size. What was that? Debt collector. Oh gosh, that's... Oh, well, I have a fast travel point not too far from it. We can do that. But I'm on GI Blues right now. Oh my gosh, rodents of unusual size. It didn't have the funny noise that happens when you have like an Easter egg. What's the name of that perk again? Wild Wasteland. Maybe if I run into a rodent of unusual size, it will happen then, but who knows? What is that noise? All right, well, I think I have explored everywhere, I think. And I can't get into this building here. Okay. Well, we will head back out to one of the front gates and talk to this escort guy. Gun escort guy. Escort guy with guns who escorts you safely through Freeside. I feel like I'm explaining things poorly, like usual.
Hi.
Hi. See, I didn't run into you. No need to get so upset at me.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's. If it can be bought, it can be found at
Mick and Ralph's. Yes, that's what you said. Wait, do I... Hang on. Is High Times is completed, so let's go talk to Julie Farkas. And she also wanted MedX. I've got a bunch of those. And then Fixer. I've got 11 of those. Okay, let's save.
Welcome.
I helped with that addiction problem you mentioned. That should be for the quest, I think, right?
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the Apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
Oh, okay. High Times is completed. And then I think I found someone who will be able to cover your supplies.
That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
The Garrett twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
Well, you get your chems and can help anyone who gets addicted. With the surplus of supplies, you could use your caps and influence to expand. They just need tech support and raw materials. Middle option.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby Wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
You're welcome. Okay, and then let's drop off supplies.
Great. What do you have?
I did right away, so let's try medics.
How much do you have to donate?
3.
Thanks. Anything else?
Yes, I will drop off fixer as well.
How much do you have to donate?
3.
Thanks. Anything else?
That's all for now?
Thanks for the donation. Every bit goes toward helping Freeside.
I wonder how many I have to drop off before that completes, but... Okay, goodbye! She dots me again. Oh, I am now accepted. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. For Freeside, not the followers. Oh, hello, Bill.
Hey, thanks for helping me out. Being back and working really saved my life.
Is the other guy around here?
Hello.
Howdy. Oh, the ghoul. I gotta talk to her. Hello, ma'am.
Howdy.
Hi. Would you be interested in working for the Garretts?
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard?
This would be as an escort.
I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays.
When I say escort, I mean prostitute.
I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Turns out there are customers looking for someone just like you.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad.
Okay.
What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
Caps are caps, honey. You can't be picky about how you make them. You could be the next big thing at the Wrangler. You'd be an independent with a deep discount on booze. She does like to drink, right? But let's do the barter option.
I don't need caps that bad. A hard day's labor pays well enough.
Yeah, you could be the next big thing.
I've never been much of a showboat, or cared about being a public figure. I'm plenty content with caps for an honest hard day's work.
It's not like you'd be a slave. You get to choose your own clients.
What's the difference? Once you start working for the man, you gotta buy nice things to wear. Then you gotta make more money to afford nice things. Seems like a right vicious cycle to get into.
Yeah. You'd be paid well and room and board is on the house.
Not saying there wouldn't be advantages, especially if it let me start saving up my caps.
Never mind. Oh, did I lose the speech
And what do you
option? Okay, here we go. Oh, no, I got scared. You'd be independent with a deep discount on booze.
They do have a damn good selection of hooch over at the Wrangler.
Really?
If I get to choose my customers, if I get to be a little rough with them, if my cut is fair, and if I get that discount, that just might work. Tell the Garretts I'll stop by to work out terms. Bye.
I recruited a real ghoul cowboy for that quest. So now all I have to do is recruit a sex bot. Oh my gosh. And I need to talk to Mick and Ralph to see where to go to get a sex bot. So there you go. But again, let's do the one that's right here first. I keep getting distracted. In the best possible way, though. Hello, Orris.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Why do I need a bodyguard crossing Freeside?
Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello. That is, if I weren't at your side.
How much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
What if I'm not going to the South Gate?
Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers.
Wow. Okay, I'll hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front.
Okay.
In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Okay, so now we need to follow Orris to the South Gate and watch for any suspicious behavior.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
I have a gecko steak. Thank you.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang out.
People.
Don't let them
Only
scare
at
you.
Mick and Ralph's.
They don't outnumber you 5 to 1.
If it can be bought.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Okay.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Really? Okay. Hey, you're running really, really fast.
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh? Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Hey, you only fired 3 shots and there are 4 guys there. Why'd you run ahead like that? Yeah, that seems awful suspicious.
Noticed that, did you?
Mm-hmm.
I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
He keenly aimed. Sure. Or you just faked the whole thing to drum up repeat business. Let's go with the second one. Why did you run ahead like that?
Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough and you learn to trust your instincts.
Well, I can't loot them. The thug appears dead, a victim of your recent fight. Examine the body closely. A quick study of the body reveals that the thug is still alive and merely pretending to be dead.
Okay, that's it. Orris isn't paying us enough to put up with this shit. Let's just kill this one. Hell.
Damn! My armor condition is dangerously low again, of course.
Had enough?
No, I haven't. Have you had enough, Mr. Orris? Well, that was a way to end things, I guess, right? I didn't think that's how that was going to go, but, you know. Oh, he just has a pipe. Well, I guess no one's going to get scammed anymore, right? I quick saved, so I guess I could always reload, maybe, if the king doesn't like my results of this quest. Maybe. Okay. We want some aid because we'll have the gecko steak and then sunset sarsaparilla. I need to get some more of those. But I have strange Nuka-Cola victories. AP, lowers my perception though. Ooh. I don't know about that. And then my apparel is dangerously low. Oh, but quest. There was a quest update. Return to King and report that Orris is dead. Let's see how he feels about that. Probably not going to be happy about it, but I'll explain the situation. He was scamming people and setting himself up to look like he was so awesome. Right? He'll be totally okay with that. Hello, Mr. King.
What do you have for me?
Orris shouldn't be a problem any longer.
Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the Strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it.
Oh.
Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I will look into it when I can. I love that he used the word ornery. That's a great word.
Good. Return here when you've found something.
Oh, but can I talk to you now?
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
I'm just here to chat. I wanted to ask you some other questions.
Go ahead. Throw some questions at me.
This building is interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, it's some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
It's a form of worship, I guess, right? Tell me more about him.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
Yeah, I would imagine that copyright won't let you use Elvis Presley. And that's where you got the name from, right?
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
It's cute, I'm not gonna lie. If this was a school, what was taught here?
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Is that what you guys do, pretend to be this guy?
Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here, so we know what he sounded like. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a junk merchant who was passing through. Otherwise, I'd play some for you. All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here too, along with more hair gel than you can shake a stick at.
Well, let's talk about something else.
Sure thing. What'd you have in mind?
I don't know. Where did you get your robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Is there something wrong with him? I think he said he was sick, right?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Oh. Can they do anything?
No, they said they don't have the tools to help him.
Is he going to be okay?
For now, but they said eventually he's going to get worse. I don't know what to do.
Oh, can I help the puppers?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
What can you tell me about Freeside?
To understand Freeside, you have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the Strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while, but we wanted more, a place of our own, a place where no one could tell us what to do, and we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is, the best of a bad situation.
Fair. Tell me about the Kings.
We're different than other gangs, and not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see, where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing, where every man is a king in his own right.
Can I join the Kings?
Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. First of all, we usually only accept people native to the area.
Oh.
Second, I have to approve, and I don't. You haven't shown me you've got what it takes to be a king yet. But if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around, and if you play your cards right, things might change.
Okay, so why isn't every man in Freeside in your gang then?
We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves, and they probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect.
I had other questions?
Sure thing.
What can you tell me about Pacer?
Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around.
Who are the important people in Freeside?
There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers down at the old Mormon fort. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning the Van Graffs, I suppose. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, too. Just don't tell them I said that. Who all did you want to know about?
All of them. Tell me about Julie Farkas.
Julie represents the followers of the Apocalypse. They're a group that tries to help people out whenever they can, so we get along just fine. If you ever need to get patched up, one of their docs will have you right as rain in no time flat. They sell supplies, too, or used to. Heard they were having trouble bringing stuff in, or keeping up with the demand, or something lately. Did you want to know about anyone else?
I'd like to hear about the Garrett twins.
Them twins run the Atomic Wrangler, the only working casino here in Freeside. It's become pretty much the place to go around these parts. Give it a whirl when you've got some time. Now, was there anyone else you wanted to know about?
I gave it a whirl and lost all my caps. Well, some of my caps. But I got them back. Anyway, who are the Van Graffs?
They're a family-run business from out west that deal in weapons mostly. A word of caution, though, they're not a friendly bunch. Not at all. Their store is just past the Wrangler and sells all kinds of fancy weapons that most people around here can't afford. Anyone else you wanted to know about?
Yeah, they were definitely not friendly. They're kind of scary, to be honest. Anyway, what's the skinny on Mick and Ralph?
Mick and Ralph sell all sorts of things at a small store over by the East Gate. They've done all right by us, and they'll do all right by you. You want to know about anyone else?
How about something else? I guess that's it.
All right. I'll see you later.
Okay. All right, so nothing but a hound dog. Oh, talk to Julie Farkas about what can be done to help Rex. GI Blues go to the old Mormon fort and question some injured locals about their assailants. Well, I can do that, but I think I'm going to start the process on all of those tomorrow.
Personal space meaning anything to you, lady?
No, it doesn't. Because I'm going to take the opportunity to pause things here today. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Fallout New Vegas video.